So I decided to do a little bit of yoga today. So you can join along or not. Okay, so we'll sit up tall, big breath through the nose, blow it out in the mouth. So bring your awareness into your body. Notice how your body feels. Big breath through the nose. Blow it out. Another breath through the nose. And blow it out. So start to become aware of how your body feels. Notice how it wants to move. So just pay attention and allow it to move. So my neck's been tight, the back of my head. So I'm just going to roll my head around. So the mind quiets, the body takes over. It knows what it needs to feel better, to release, let go of tension. Another big breath through the nose. Blow it out. And breath through the nose. Blow it out. Breath through the nose. Exhale it out. And drop the chin down, pressing it down towards the chest. Feel the stretch through the back of the neck, across the shoulders. Continuing to breathe. Rock the head. So see where your body's guiding you to move. So the head wants to rock side to side to release all this tension here. Focusing on the breath, allowing that breath to go in to the cells. And back to center, looking up, hands behind the back. Stretch up, lift the arms, open the chest, stretch the jaw. And breathe. Maybe you could arch farther back, lift the arms up farther, move the jaw around. Hands down, chin down, release the hands. Stretch up through the spine. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips, walking forward. When the body says stop, you just hold it there. Wait for the muscles to relax, to elongate. Focusing on the breath. And if the body says it's okay, just lean a little bit farther forward. Pause. Allow the body some time to let go, relax. Stretching out the tension that's built up. And then sway side to side. Feel that stretch. And down into the hips and across the lower back. Roll the head. Make it feel good. The mind tells us we don't want to do things, but when we actually sit down and allow the body to be your guide, the mind is powerful. We need the mind, but we also need to know when to overcome our thoughts. We need to dive into the emotions and allow them to filter through the body and out instead of just hanging on to everything. As you're rocking, make sure you're breathing, noticing how the body feels, moving the jaw. And we're going to rock up and roll over. Pause, breathe. Big stretch going down that side. Back to the center and roll over the other side. Focus on the breath. And back to the center. Big breath, blow it out. Maybe you can melt a little bit farther forward. And walking the hands in. Head rolls up, roll the shoulders backwards, rock that head around. Breathing. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And allow your knees just to bounce up and down. Bringing that breath into the body. Picture it going down to the cells. Move the jaw. Drop the chin. Rock the head. And back to the center. Lifting the chin up. Crossing the ankles again. I'm just going to fix the camera. Oh, too far. I think that's better. Okay, so we're going to pause and see what comes next. So when I teach yoga, it's spirit guided, whatever the class, whoever attending needs, whatever's best for our body, mind, and soul. And sometimes what's best is just to pause, focus on the breath, hinging forward, walking out one more time. Move the jaw around. Big breath. Picturing your muscles getting longer, getting softer. Big breath walking in. Head is the last thing to roll up. Pausing for a moment. Big breath, stretching up, elongating the spine. Exhale, curling forward, dropping the chin, leaning back, pulling with your hands on your knees, rolling up, extending the chest forward, drop the head back, shoulders back, move the jaw, big breath. Exhale, roll. So this is like modified cat-cow. Pull the belly in, drop the head. Pull with the hands so you roll farther forward. Feel the stretch up through the top of your back. And roll up. Open up the chest. Shoulders are back, jaw moves. And breathe. Roll back. Into cat. Belly in, head down, shoulders forward. Pulling with the hands. Inhale, roll back up. Open the chest, stretch the jaw. And breathe. Allowing all the light codes to filter into your chest, into your neck, your throat, your third eye, your pineal gland. Back to center, chin down, pausing and noticing how you feel. So the body wanted to take a big breath and pause and hold it. And exhale. And then I'm being guided to do circles with the waist. Loosening up the belly, the sides, the back. We can be tight and not even know it until we're so uncomfortable. And that's our body focusing on what it needs. Trying to get your attention. We're going the other way. We came to Earth to spend time in this duality in our physical body. We decided to come here to spend time to learn how to love ourselves, stretch up, take care of ourselves, mastering soul lessons, mastering the ability to be in a shit show, but remain calm. And even when we're triggered, we can look at it from an outside perspective. And allow it just to flow through you. Inhale, rolling up. Chin up, switch the legs. How people react to what we have to say, their reaction is purely where they're coming from and where their wounds are. So stretching up. Exhale, hinging forward. And when we're triggered, those are our core wounds. And those are the things we need to work on. So once we're aware of what our triggers are, where our wounds are, we can send healing, stepping back, allowing the divine frequency to come in to help us move past all the triggers, moving forward to divine, feminine, masculine, balancing those two energies in our body. Breathing and melting forward, big stretch. Inhale, rolling up. Both legs out. We'll pause for a moment, move the knees up and down. See what our body is guiding us to do, what it needs. Head begins to roll. Breathing through the nose. You'll probably notice that your neck is crunchy. For lots of us, we've been living many, many decades in this dense field of duality, where things have been looked upon as right and wrong. So the universe is guiding us to ascend, to move into our sovereignty, into our divinity. Inhale, stretching up. Shifting upwards into higher frequencies. Letting go of the old. So simply allow yourself to release and let go. Whether it's physical, emotional, mental, spiritual blocks, fears. Fear has been our set point for thousands of years. Inhale, rolling up. Knees. Cross the legs again, big breath. pausing, noticing how you feel. So part of the ascension, a huge part of the ascension, is shifting through all those triggers, releasing, 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 releasing. And the frequencies that are coming down help us to release stuff we don't even need to deal with. Some things we need to be aware and release and let go. Sometimes we need a little help. That's why I do soul connection sessions with people. Most of the time I help people with relationships. In the past, it's been us versus them. Headbutting, expectation, not met. Not a happy relationship. And as we're shifting forward, moving into a more 5D, higher frequency, stretch up, hinging down. In 5D, the relationships will be totally different. It will be coexisting. It'll be freedom. Melting forward, drop the head, rolling up, big breath. It'll be shifting into unconditional love for ourselves, unconditional love for our partners. Roll. Breathe. Focus on the breath. Notice how this feels. Notice how grateful your body is just for this little bit of movement. So right now we're in what I like to call as the kerfuffle, or as Jane says, the kerfuffle. The transition point where we need everything to come up to the surface, to release, to be released and let go. So right foot's on top of left thigh, big inhale, stretching up. Exhale, melting forward. And lots of it is very painful to see. But we've been asleep and it's been happening for thousands of years. And we were unaware of it. Or even if we were aware of it, like poverty in the world, we all knew about that. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Head coming up, switching feet. But now, with our frequency going up, 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 more into love, which is 5D, it becomes painful for us to watch what's happening on the world stage, and we are becoming more connected with each other. The world got a whole lot smaller in the past decade. And we see our brothers and sisters around the world, and we know that we are one. And we know that the atrocities, the pain that has been happening needs to be solved. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, melting forward, pressing the belly button forward so you can keep your spine long and tall. Breathing, melting down. If it hurts like that, we don't do it. I can put my foot underneath. Leaning forward. Breathing and melting, letting go. Focus on the breath. Inhale, rolling up. Head is the last thing to come up. Bring that right foot in, cross legs again, pausing for a moment. Breathing, allowing the shoulders to go down, allowing the jaw to be looser. Chin wants to drop forward. Rock around. And interlace the hands behind the head. Pull the hands forward, press the head back. And breathe. Release, roll the head up, roll the shoulders back. Breathe. Pausing. Jaw wants to move. Inhale, smush the face up. Relax. Inhale, stretching up. Hinging forward, walking out. Breathing. Rolling up, big breath. Head comes up, right hand, right knee, left arm up and over. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, dropping to the left. Gently pulling. Big stretch down the side of the neck. Rolling the chin down. Breathing. Twisting to the back. Coming forward. You might need to push your head up. Give it a break. Left hand, left knee, right arm up and over. Big inhale, stretching up. Drop the head to the right. Big stretch down the left side of the neck. Twist to the right. And coming forward, releasing the hand, roll the head. Pausing, noticing how your body feels, move the jaw. So the more we can focus on what's directly in front of us, our family, our relationships, our friends, our community, the more we can focus on our internal conversations, our internal emotions, taking time to just stop. If we hear the negative self-talk, we just stop. We focus on something else, anything that's positive. Because the more we can uplift our own frequency, our own joy, our own peace, our own love, spreading that love, and all those uplifting emotions out into our own community, our own lives, the more we can be the cure. The more we can speed up the process, shifting out of fear, shifting out of worry. If you feel sad, just allow the sadness to flow through you. Nothing wrong with crying, it's a release mechanism. You've been brave for long enough. Allow that sadness that you've been hanging on to for decades to just flow through you. Allow it to be released. Namaste. Love you.